Hi everyone, this is Kedra with Nixon Moon Oracle, and today is Twin Flame Tuesdays. This is where I tap into a collective and find out what the connective energies are, what's in their headspace, what's in their heart space, challenges, healing, possible future outcomes, and advice from spirit. So if this reading doesn't resonate with you, please don't take it. Don't try to make it fit. Don't let it trigger you. Just move right past it. Put that trigger on a leaf and let it float down the river. So we're going to first tap into, I'm going to go with some past energy just to tap in to see what has happened in the past. That way you can decide if this is your connection or not going forward. If this is not your connection, your story, check me back next Tuesday. I do Twin Flame Tuesdays. And click that like and subscribe button, leave a comment, so that I can tap into your energy, because you're giving me an energy exchange. I'll be able to tap into you faster. Spirit, can you tell me the past of this connection? What has happened in the past? Okay, I'm going to put this in here. These all wanted to come out together, so I'm taking them. Okay, we have creator, transgression, ecstasy, and death rights. I feel like what's happened is you met each other. I'm going to push this back just a little bit. You met each other. It was pure ecstasy. It just seems like everything was blissful. Everything was blooming and blossoming. You felt good. You felt beautiful. This person was your person, like you were a match made in heaven. But something happened, and the fantasy, this fairy tale, was coming apart. The beauty of the relationship was starting to fade. Skeletons coming out of the closet, things that you didn't like about yourself, about this person. They were doing things. They became the shell of what you thought they were. They went from this beautiful unicorn, and all you have left is the skeleton. And this illusion of a golden horn. And I feel like because of death rights, there was an ending. But you're still hanging on. You're hanging on in both of these, in all three of these. This was the only time you felt free. When they were fluttering around you, showing you attention, things were going well. But you're still hanging on to this. You're still hanging on to this person, this story, the pain that they caused. You're also really hard on yourself, like you're seeing all your flaws, like you did some things wrong. And I'm not saying you did or didn't. You're just amplifying things about yourself, like something happened and you feel like maybe you weren't good enough, you weren't pretty enough, you weren't smart enough, you weren't this enough, you weren't that enough. And there was a death of this connection. 4 and 1 is 5, and 5 is change. Everything changed from this bliss of this created connection, this divine connection. You knew it was divine. This is the past. And this is 11, which 11 to me is the twin flames. There was a death to this, and you've questioned it. Is this my twin flame? What the hell was that? Why am I still holding on to this pain, this story, this person? Because if it were anybody else, I had moved on already. It said it was a divine connection. And that you remember, you were holding on to the story, the fairy tale of the bliss. You're holding on to the shell of the person, when actually it's their soul that you're drawn to. But you're still, even with what's left of them, hanging on to the physical person, the crumbs, that we're connected. A label of a twin flame label. Memories. Thank you, Spirit. Now we're going to go into the current energy. I'm keeping these cards to the side. Spirit, can you tell me the current energy in this connection? What's going on now, today, the last week? Maybe the last couple of weeks to now. What is going on in this connection? I had bought a microphone for my readings to help with the sound, but Spirit, can you tell me what's going on currently in this connection? Ooh, this is good. What is currently going on in this connection? What is currently going on? Thank you very much. All right. I got 4 earlier. I'm taking 4 now. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, anyway, I got a microphone earlier to help with the sound, and I just realized my phone that I got back in May, I don't have a microphone jack, and I really didn't realize that until now, so I'm going to get a wireless to help with the sound as this channel grows. As you guys help this channel grow, I'm going to be getting more things, creating decks, getting more decks, just making it really entertaining, as well as helping me bring forth the messages for you. So what I see here for the present current energy, there's 11 again, and a 5 for change. This Alice in a Sea of Tears, I feel like cast away out of your depth, feeling abandoned. You did. You felt abandoned when this ended. However it ended, we'll go into that, the blockages and challenges and things. You felt abandoned. See, these are both 11 cards. Abandoned, the death, end of a cycle. But the thing is, you're tired of swimming with the rats and the things that hurt you, pinch you, gnaw at you. The pests, the burdens, the clouds. You're tired of drowning in this sea of sorrow. You're tired of drowning in this sea of sorrow. And I feel like this butterfly ferrets, you're reborn. I am reborn. The 5 is change. I've changed. I'm blossoming. I'm reborn. Deep, dark sea mermaid. Find solutions in the unknown places in the darkness. I feel like you, and then this Beauty and the Beast, you need some space in a relationship. I feel like after this, you are going through a transition period. You're still going back and forth between feeling like you're drowning because of this painful ending and also hanging on to the person. But I'm also hearing you are taking steps to be reborn. I'm hearing that you tell yourself every day, this is a new day. This is a new day. Every day. And if you keep telling yourself that, I am reborn, and you're taking the actions to do it, it just gets, you turn more and more and more into the beautiful, amazing butterfly that you already are, but you're realizing it. You're letting go. You're getting out of the water, and you're coming back to life. I feel like you're surrounding yourself with new people. You're finding solutions. You're going deep, doing the work, going deep, seeing things about you that you didn't want to see or even know that they needed to be seen, that you actually are going so deep in those shadows. You're going so deep in the shadows and uncovering everything. You know who you really are. You know what this journey is really about, and it's your soul in a human body having an experience for spirit, and that other person's body inhabits the other polarity of your soul. There's 2 polarities, a negative and a positive, but neither one is good or bad. That's energy, just like a battery. A battery isn't good or bad. A battery has a negative charge and a positive charge. Neither one is bad. They work together congruently. You're going so deep that you know this. You're uncovering things about yourself. You're letting go of this physical person. You're actually starting to see that physical person isn't that unicorn that you thought. But you still have this unconditional love for them. Why? Because it's your soul. You're learning about self-love, unconditional love. You're not feeling sorrow. You're blossoming. You're surrounding yourself with other people. You're coming out of the darkness and the death and the decay. You're going deep. You're facing your challenges. You're facing your shadows. You are learning that being in the present moment is all there really is, and letting go of attachments. And you're learning about yourself. You're learning, wow, I didn't realize all of this. I'm awakening. I didn't realize I was a soul with a body, not a body with a soul. I didn't realize that all there is love. I didn't realize I didn't have to get married and, have 2.5 children, the house and this, and have this career and this career, and I am whatever your name is, and I am female, and I have this, and my personality is this. All of that is non-essential. You realize none of that is who you really are. Strip it away. You're a soul in a human body, having an experience, a life experience, and you're like, whoa. And when you're red-pilled like that, you see the beauty in you. You see the beauty in you. You see the beauty and the not so beautiful, the good and the bad. You know there's no such thing. There's darkness and light, and you're embracing both of these. And you're taking time away from the twin flame label. You're taking time away from this person because you're dedicating, working on embracing your light attributes in the dark The light knowledge, the dark knowledge. It's all coming together. There's a lot of knowledge coming in. I feel like you are not at the place where you are comfortable with, but that's a mind perception. You are where you are now. Spirit doesn't make mistakes. It is what it is, and you're where you are. You're at where you're at. And you're supposed to be there. It's an experience. What is your life experience going to be? Embracing both. The light and the dark, loving both, loving you, who you really are, and what you're finding out. And that's absolutely beautiful. I feel like I wasn't going to go into this yet, but I'm just being called to. Tell me about what the Watcher's learning in this journey. What's going on? What are they learning? What is the Divine Masculine learning? I'm going to bring out Divine Masculine because Divine Masculine is being pretty quiet here. Usually Divine Masculine will come out, but Divine Masculine's energy is kind of stepping back. I feel Divine Masculines are stepping back. Their higher selves are just stepping back and letting the spotlight be on you. But guess what? You are them, and they are you. Superficial came out. We were just talking about that, labels, who you are, what you think you need to have, how your life needs to be, how this twin flame journey is. This twin flame journey is a mask. Yes, you met the other half of your soul, but guess what? There's so much dogma around this twin flame journey that it has become superficial. Everybody and their dog thinks they've met their twin flame, just because they've had this great connection with somebody, or people are actively seeking their twin flame. And I'm like, being a twin, I'm like, why? Now that I know what it's about, you already have them. There's no seeking. There's no running. Running or chasing. You are them. They're just having their life experience. Stay in your own lane. It's so superficial to think that putting this label on something makes it more special, makes you more special, makes this journey more special. This journey is the ultimate journey by itself. No labels. That's like the word God. God is the creator, is the universe, is why we're here experiencing for spirit. Always has been, always will be. You are forever. You've been here forever. You've been here with spirit forever. These labels and sticky notes we're putting on everything, they simplify it. Like the word God has become many different things to many people when there's only one meaning. Love, consciousness. Hear that silence? Enjoy that silence. Feel that love in the silence. Accept the present moment in that silence. The peace, the joy, the serenity, that's what it's all about. It's not about these labels. It's not about chasing or not feeling good enough. It's not about life situations that come that aren't pleasant. It just is what it is. They're events that happen. Putting a label on it and making it this romantic fairy tale, which we saw earlier, is just prolonging the pain. Identifying with this person and needing this person it's just a superficial journey, because the journey is really about your soul, aligning with your soul, being in the present moment, living your best life, being your most authentic, true self, and being in the present moment, accepting it. That's what it is. It's very simple. It's not, Hollywood drama. It's not something to wear like a badge of honor. It has become superficial, but you are facing this right now. You're seeing this and you're dropping it. But guess what? The mind will try. Your mind will try to keep making it important. But I feel like superficiality was very much going on in this relationship. With you, I feel like the Divine Masculine, it was superficial. They're the unawakened twin. They have a different polarity, so they have their own life experience. They aren't as intuitive, and that's not insulting Divine Masculine. That's just the energy. That's just the energy. They're more likely to not believe this twin flame journey. It's because it doesn't matter. And one would argue that would make them the more awakened one, because they don't believe it. They're just living their life. And that's what you should be doing. Just living your life. Not really believing the superficiality of this journey. Spirit, can you tell me what other challenges are going on in this twin flame journey? Blockages, what has happened, what's currently going on? I feel like you're dropping the mask of this superficial label of this journey. Yeah, you're letting go of destructive behaviors. You know that divine timing is at play. You know these labels are destructive. And it keeps you in this sea of tears. And hanging on. These labels keep you hanging on to the shell of this person, the physical person, because our bodies are not what we are. It's our souls. It's destructive. It keeps you hanging on. I also feel like with Divine Masculine, some superficiality. With Divine Masculine, in regards to you, it caused some waves and destruction and left you in a sea of tears. Left you dreaming, wishing, fantasizing. What else, Spirit? What else? One last one. I'm going to get some messages from Divine Masculine as well. I'm being called to, yeah, you're tired of not knowing. I feel like for some of you, you want to know, is this my twin? Really loudly in my head. Is this even my twin? Who cares? Drop that label. What's your inner knowing telling you? Okay, you met your twin flame. Now what? Drop the label and realize this journey is all about you. Self-love. Going deep. Finding who you really are, facing the monsters deep below. But change your perception. Embrace those things you call beasts. That's your mind whispering in your ear. I feel laziness is also going on, like maybe the Divine Masculine is lazy. Or I'm also getting that some of you just some of you are a little lazy with this journey. Like you tell yourself you're reborn every day. You say, I'm tired of this crap. I'm dropping this. I'm done. But then you go back to old patterns, playing the same tune, playing the same music, daydreaming about Divine Masculine, dropping back into that mysterious, well, is it my twin or is it not? Spirit saying, drop it. Drop that label. Drop the label. It's superficial. It's destructive to you. It's destructive to your life experience. It's destructive to you. Divine Masculine is not wanting to come out at all. I'm going to try to pull him out. 5D. Because Divine Masculine is not giving me anything. Spirit's coming in 100% towards you. I can feel it, hear it. Cards are coming out. But Divine Masculine kind of, when I say something about Divine Masculine, I feel the energy pull back. This one's definitely not wanting to be a part of this reading today, but I'm going to try to pull them out. Spirit, can you tell me? Can you please give me, Spirit, some messages from the Watcher's person, the Watcher's Divine Masculine? Give me some messages from their higher self, please, Spirit. Messages from Divine Masculine's higher self, please, for this collective, for the Watcher. I miss our conversations. What else, Spirit? You inspire me to be the best version of myself. I will come back for you. And I have never loved anyone as much as I love you. I feel like this is the Divine Masculine's higher self in the 5D. I will come back for you. They always come back. They always come back. And then they go away again unless you level the shared energy. I feel like they replay conversations in their head with you, things they've said. And this, you inspire me to be the best version of myself. That's because you're doing your work. When you do your inner work and face your shadows and live your best life, literally live your best life and let go of the physical person, let go of the story, the fairy tale, the physical person, the attachments, the outcomes, and moving forward, being reborn, going deep, embracing who you really are, that just shines a light. That shines a light and activates something within the Divine Masculine. It makes them want to be reborn. It makes them want to be the best version of themselves. And the more work you do, the more you accept who you really are, accept the present moment, be in the present moment, not living in the past, not, thinking your happiness lies in the future, but you're being in the present moment while taking action steps forward for the future, but your happiness doesn't depend on the future. You're happy now. You accept what is. Events that happen are just events. Now what are you going to do with them? Events are lessons. Events are life experiences. Use that for your soul growth. I have never loved anyone as much as I love you. Of course not. They are you. This is all about self-love. The more you love you, the more they love you. And then not in a selfish way. This is real self-love. And what is self-love? Taking care of yourself, living your best life, not focused on other lanes, other people's lanes, not gossiping about them, not trashing their karmic, or not looking them up on social media. Don't be lazy on this journey, your soul journey, not the twin flame journey, your life journey. Gossiping about people, their karmics, their situations. That's low vibrational energy. And what does that attract? More low vibrational energy. You lose. You lose a lot. Gossiping and trashing, not accepting what is, that just brings low vibrational right to your doorstep and keeps you stuck. Sometimes you'll have moments of clarity where you get out and you feel reborn. But then if you're lazy on the journey, go back to those old patterns. This comes back quick because your mind is in your ear. Love is the way, is what I'm hearing. Love is the way. Treat people the way you would like to be treated. It's like the golden rule. Do unto others as they would have done unto you. So, Spirit, we've looked at the current energies. We've looked at the shadows and blockages. I would like to know what about this situation. I'm still feeling like Divine Masculine hasn't showed up, and I'm gonna challenge him. Divine Masculine for this collective. I'd like to know what happened in this twin flame journey. Why have they run? Why have they caused such heartache? How did they cause such heartache? Spirit. All of the cards that I'm using will be in the description box below. Lessons. That's what life is all about. Third party. I'm going to get 3 and clarify 3. Balancing the scales. Refocus is on the bottom of the deck. I'll take that as a wild card. Okay. Now I'm going to go into my deck. I thought I had it out. I'm going to have to knock it real quick. I'm going to get some messages and then we'll see what's going on. Okay, Divine Masculine, what would you like to say about lessons? Third party and balancing the scales. I just have to do something else right now. Please try to understand. What else, Spirit? What else, Divine Masculine? What else would you like to say? Too many? What else would you like to say? Yeah, this one doesn't really want to talk too much today. Here we go. Here they come. This one flipped over. Maybe we're just too different. One more. Wow. This came out. Again, different deck. We will be together again. Bottom of the deck. I feel badly for the way that I treated you. You didn't deserve that. They've learned this lesson, and they've learned lessons along the way. Remember, they said earlier, you inspired them to be a better version of themselves. When you're on this journey and you're living your best life, that's what happens. They become illuminated. You're illuminated. The more you realize what this is, and the more illuminated and awakened you are. And this journey's not hard at all. People make it out to be so hard. And it is until you know what it is. And then it's easy because you're just living. You're just experiencing. You're just loving. You're just accepting. There's lessons. All experience and events happen are lessons, experiences. They feel bad. And the more you are going forward with this journey and not really paying attention to what's going on with them, staying in your own lane, they really realize how they treated you. And it wasn't fair, and they do feel bad. But they're in a third party. That doesn't mean a relationship, but it could be. And you'll know if this is, I'm pretty sure you know if they're with somebody else. But this could be going off, traveling, just being solo, living their life, job, family members. It could be any wedge, any excuse that they give to not be with you. And the reason they give an excuse, the runners always give an excuse. The Divine Masculine always gives an excuse of why they can't be with you as long as there's shared energy between you. That shared energy buildup is you hanging on, attachment, chasing, looking them up on social media, thinking about them, daydreaming about them, planning your life with them, constantly wondering what they're doing. That pushes them away. It repels them. You could be Megan Fox, naked on a beach with the personality of the sweetest human being in the world, and or Beyonce, just butt naked on the beach. It doesn't matter. If the shared energy's there, they'll run. It doesn't matter who you are, what you have, what you look like. They'll run. And the same goes for, it doesn't matter what you have, what you look like, as long as you are on your journey, living your life, no expectations, they will come in. But you can't look forward to that. You have to let it go, no expectations. Here's another excuse. Maybe we're just too different. Maybe we're just too different. I have to do something else right now. I hope you understand. Maybe we're just too different. And that's another excuse of why they can't be with you. But they still feel bad for how they treated you, that you deserve better, because they have that inner knowing. And I feel like they're going to do what they're going to do because deep down they know they're going to come back one day. They have this inner knowing that everything will be balanced and you'll be together soon. But the thing is, the balance occurs, but it starts with you, Divine Feminine. It starts with you. And I'm going to show you how. This is my Twin Flame Oracle, Twin Flame Journey Oracle that I made. And this all starts with balance. Spirit, tell me what needs to be balanced in this Twin Flame Journey. What is key? Yep, see, refocus. I knew that wild card was going to come out. It's time for a refocus, a balance. Balancing of shared energy. Balancing of that shared energy between you that repels Divine Masculine. Because if it's not balanced and there's not a refocus, it's still, this connection will still remain frozen in time. It's going to go nowhere. It can't grow. It can't be nurtured. It all starts with balancing the scales and refocusing on living your best life. Living your best life. I made this because it reminds me of the Fool card. That innocent, you're just going through life ready for the experience. You're just going through life ready for that experience. Ooh, that flew. What else, Spirit? I'm getting them off the floor. Yeah, the intensity, that intensity you feel, they feel it. Divine Masculine feels it most of all. You feel excitement and butterflies and you're all geared up. They feel like they're going to jump off the cliff if they don't run. They're going to be pushed off a cliff unless they run in a different direction. And that's when they ghost you. That intensity is too much because your focus has been on them and an outcome with them. It's frozen because of this. You're ghosted because of this. It's time to refocus. Live your best life. What else, Spirit? Wow, these are on fire today. Yeah. Spirit saying don't talk and text them. No contact. Don't listen to the thoughts in your mind. You're not your mind. You're a soul in a human body. Your mind doesn't understand that this person is you in another body. It can't. It also cannot be in the present moment. Your soul is. Your mind wants to keep you in the past, wants to keep you in the future, and all these concoctions you have about... Have you ever been sitting there and wondering what somebody else is doing? This could be your Divine Masculine. It could be of somebody you don't like very much. Like, you just create these scenarios in your head. Why? That's your mind. It cannot be stopped. It's like a little squirrel in there hunting for something to nibble on because it cannot be in the present moment. You can, though. You can watch the thought patterns. Watch the impulses. Be still. Be still. Don't chase your Divine Masculine. Don't send them a text, even if it's their birthday. Live your best life, okay? If they call you, just no contact, unless you have children with them, and then just keep it business as usual, okay? If you have to work with this person, if you have to speak with this person, keep it business as usual. No flirting, nothing like that. This is your journey, okay? And you're like, but Kedra, he'll run. Okay, you're hanging on to that skeleton again. If I ghost him back or flirt with him, if I don't flirt with him, or if I don't wish him happy birthday, or I don't do this, or don't do that, then he's not going to like me, or he's not going to come in. How is he going to come in? He will come in. Just trust the journey. You're attached to an outcome, and that's why they run. That's why they run. That's why that will remain frozen, because your mind's saying, but if I don't do this, or if I do this, they're not going to come back in my life. That's attachment. They run. That positive and negative energy, they run. That positive energy goes to the negative, and that's just the way of physics. Your energy, just like this battery. You're the positive, they're the negative. You run, you charge after them, they run, and they're going to keep going until this battery energy is level, neutralized. Neutralized. And you have a focus outcome with them. You're doing things for them to get them back, even this journey. You can be a saint on this journey. Reading all the books, watching all the YouTube videos, it doesn't matter. If you're doing it to get them back, it is void. It's like running in a hamster wheel, thinking you're going to get to a destination when you haven't even taken a step out of the hamster wheel. You align with Source. That's the first step. Align with Source. Your spirit, your soul, and spirit. And that is being in the present moment, accepting what is and events, living your best life, letting this person go, because you are the key. This energy repels them, and then it sends you into a dark night of the soul. Focus on you and your family. Focus on spirit, which is a singularity. Watch the thought patterns and obsessive thoughts. If you're obsessively thinking about them, I highly recommend The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Listen to it. Get the audiobook. Listen to it. Read it. Listen to it. I listen to it all the time. And the Tao Te Ching. It's on YouTube. Wayne Dyer reads it. If you like Wayne Dyer, which I do, miss him very much as well. I have those two things on constantly. It just reminds me. And I hear something different every single time. And it helps me to align with myself. And you get to co-create your life with spirit. Just watch that deceptive mind. Watch fantasizing, having outcomes. Embrace your divine feminine. Don't fear losing them. Don't hang on to the story, the keepsakes, the memories. Don't hang on to that. One last one, Spirit. And then I'm going to go to divine healing and possible outcomes. Watch that sexual energy as well. They're going to, the more work you do on yourself, they're going to come at you with the sexual energy. They have to come at you correct, where you're not feeling this intensity, where you'll have an inner knowing that it's different. It'll be different. You won't feel that huge excitement. And if you do, level it out. Give them thimblefuls of your time. If they come up to you and talk to you, just a short conversation, no flirting, business as usual, until you are leveled, until that battery has neutralized, that energy in the battery and that intensity neutralizes. Spirit, I would like to go into how is this healing, divine feminine, how is this experience helping? I can already see you're embracing your dark and light. That is what I definitely see. I feel like you are, for this collective, you are not as far along on the journey. That's why I got a little more in depth with the energy and why it happens. 2 more, Spirit. Thank you. What else, Spirit? Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful energy. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Beautiful. Match. Okay. And then 4 has been coming up a lot, so I'm just going to take 4. This is what's healing. Okay? This is what's healing, you guys. This is what Spirit's assisting you with on this journey, your soul journey. Bliss. If something isn't bringing you joy, then why would you still be doing it? That goes to fantasizing about divine masculine, talking, texting, waiting for that text, waiting for divine masculine. Waiting is right here, so I'm going to read it. Rather than waiting on another to change, I make the changes within myself so that I may have these things reflected back to me. You are your own inner light. You are your own inner light. See this inner light? That's your heart opening. That's your soul calling. I forgive you. You're forgiving yourself. You're forgiving yourself. You're your own beacon. That's your soul. Your soul is saying, I love you. Let's work together. Let's let the mind have a rest and only use it when we actually need it. Otherwise, it's just you and me. It's me. I am. And the mind is not a horrible, horrible thing. I used to think, oh, my mind is, it's not. I talk beautifully to my mind now. When I need my mind to work and think and to do anything. But then I put it away. I bring my focus. Am I perfect? Hell no. But I do catch myself. And the more I catch myself, the more I can bring myself back to the present moment. And really enjoy it. Life is so much sweeter when you enjoy the moment. Not wondering what the next problem is, worrying about this, worrying about that. There's no sense in worrying. It's a life event. What are you going to do with it? It's either a lesson or something that needs to be forgotten, or if there's action that needs to be taken, take the steps for it. Take the lessons. Match. What I want is also seeking me, and it is that energetic frequency that will draw these 2 points together. Remember what I said in this reading. What you want wants you back. That frequency. It will come back once that shared energy is leveled. What's the magic, Spirit? What's the magic here connecting the twins? What is the magic? What is the main source of magic within both of these twins for this collective, Spirit? What's the magic? What's the magic? What's the magic? It's a 2. Ancient amulets, fortune, protection, skills, possessions. I feel like this definitely is a ancient connection. We've known that. You are forever. You are your soul. This is ancient. Spirit's protecting you. Spirit's also suggesting that you wear an amulet. Get it charged. Find the right crystal. Research some crystals. Wear it around your neck for protection to help you. to help you during this period. Just when you feel, you're feeling, you're meditating, just hold that crystal, that amulet. Change. We've had that come in earlier. Spirit says it's time to change. Change your perception on this journey. Drop that superficial label. Drop the dogma. This is about you. Spirit's holding their hand out saying, come with me. This is about your life experience. You're experiencing life from me. Let's make it a good one. I don't want you to be in pain. Your mind is causing you pain by attaching to things and outcomes and labels. It's time to grow again. It's time to renew, replenish. Remember, you're reborn. It's time for those seeds to grow and to come into life, to spring forward. One more, Spirit. Yeah, don't let your mind manipulate you. Stay illuminated. Have gratitude for everything, for life experiences, lessons, unity. Do the work. That manipulation, put an end to it. Have the wisdom moving forward. I have your back. Let the seeds grow. Let those seeds grow. Have the wisdom moving forward. That refocus card that came up earlier. Stay illuminated to what this journey's about. Do the work. Do the work. Have daily gratitude. Unity. You are already one with your soul. There's just a physical body in this dimension. But right now, you two are experiencing this world as two different people, but one soul. You're always together. You already know that. That's why you love them so much. That's why they love you. But it's that intensity and that energy that makes them run in the physical. The attachment. The attachment. Spirit, how are you assisting? Actually, I'm going to go into some possible future outcomes that Divine Masculine may take towards you in, say, the next, between now and 6 months. What are the likely possibilities? What are the likely actions, Spirit? What are the actions? I'll get some tarot with this as well. What are some likely actions towards Divine Feminine, towards this connection over the next 6 months, Spirit? Coming apart. Home. Bottom of the 4 just keeps wanting to happen today. I like 4 though. Okay. And I'm going to get some tarot for this. Twin Flame Journey Tarot. Makes it a little more in tune. Spirit, tell me about this. Queen of Wands. Absolutely. Divine Masculine. Woo. This is good, actually. It's really good. Keep doing the work, Divine Feminines. Keep doing the work. And that card came out too. Keep doing the work. Wow. 7 Pentacles on that awareness card, Wizard of Awareness card. That is awesome. One more, Spirit. Boom. Coming together with ultimate achievement, 10 of Pentacles. Wow, that is a great possible outcome. And on the bottom of the deck is Queen of Pentacles, nurturing. Okay, that is the energy that you need going forward. This is a possible future outcome. Spirit's saying, but if you're lazy on the journey and you keep going back and you're being hard on yourself, there's going to be bumps in the road. Just accept the present moment. Don't chase, don't text, don't talk. Let things heal with yourself. Because the more you're going on this journey and dropping the label of the Twin Flame Journey and seeing it for what it is, Divine Masculine is becoming very aware and reevaluating with the 7 of Pentacles what this connection is. Reevaluating their behavior, reevaluating themselves, their light. They're becoming illuminated. They're seeing cycles and patterns within themselves and within the dynamic in the relationship. I'm seeing they're seeing signs, feelings. They're really examining it. They're not going to get into the mystical part of it. They just know they're drawn to you. They're reevaluating it. That's 4 and 6 is 10. And that 3 right there, that's just that. I feel like because this Pentacles and all this green, this 3 of Pentacles, I feel like they just want to come together. They're thinking about it. Right here, they're thinking about it. They're reevaluating everything. Now, this is a possibility because they are thinking about it. They are reevaluating it. I feel like they feel torn apart. They are really aware that this ending, this 4 and 6, 10, this ending happened, and it felt like part of them came apart. It felt like coming apart. And they're really reevaluating that because you felt like home. They know time is ticking. They're having the wisdom with that owl. Things are becoming illuminated. They're seeing things. that crack in there. They're becoming illuminated. Things are opening up. They're seeing it. Because you're having this nurturing energy for yourself with no desired outcomes or expectations of this divine masculine. You're living your best life. You're nurturing yourself, your soul, your body, your soul, and your life experience. And it makes you magnetic. This Queen of Wands, it makes you so attractive. You're attracting them in energetically like me and chocolate. It's just like that energy. You're like a snow cone to somebody that is in the desert dying of thirst. You're the snow cone. That's how they see you. You're magnetic. And they feel it energetically. They may see it too. And they really are stepping into that divine masculine energy, that emperor energy, where they take action. They know what they want. And they're seeing this, and you're bringing them in and come together. That 8 is infinity. It goes back to that unity card earlier. You already know you're this. Already. But they don't. But they're wanting it. I feel like they think you are their 10 of Pentacles. They want to come together. But the thing is, you have to nurture yourself, mind, body, soul, spirit. The mind can't control the game, because if it controls this journey, this will not happen at all. And you can't even worry about this. Pretend I didn't say it. This is what it's about. This is the outcome for this journey. Nurturing your body, your soul, your spirit, and spirit. You all work as one. Triune being. Body, soul, spirit. That's what this journey's about. That's what the outcome is. And when this is the outcome you're focusing on, that's when divine masculine comes in. That's when this happens. All of that. But take your focus off that. This is it. This is ultimate achievement. Spirit, how are you assisting the twins? I'm going to close this out with some advice from Spirit and your spirit guides that work in love and light. Some advice and how are you protecting this connection? How are you assisting? Whew. I'm only going to get 3 because of the triune being. I'm being drawn to just 3. Okay. Okay. Stay connected. We are all born connected to spirit. Boom. Often known as the divine source, yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to the source. Just talked about that. Been talking about it through the whole reading. You've forgotten who you are. But you're going deep. You're reborn. You're seeing. You're red-pilled. You are red-pilled. You're tired of this sadness. You're tired of hanging on to attachments and old stories and old fairy tales. You are embracing your light and your dark. You know what this journey's about. And it is staying connected, nurturing body, soul, connecting with spirit. You're all one. Nurture that connection. Stay connected. Spirit wants you to connect so bad. So does your soul. You're one. And your soul is your twin flame. Your soul is your twin flame. I'm going to keep that out just in case. Animal kingdom. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. Absolutely. We all know fur babies bring us peace and lower anxiety because they love unconditionally. Like, they love unconditionally. They don't have the mind patterns that we do or expectations that we do. Our human minds are what create expectations and outcomes. You know, animals work in patterns and love. They know patterns. They get used to patterns and habits, but they love unconditionally. They love unconditionally. Spirit wants you to connect to animals, whether you are volunteering at an animal shelter, if you're dog walkers, taking care of animals, or you have your own fur babies. Really, you have a lot to learn about unconditional love and just being from animals, from the animal kingdom. They just live life. They are in the present moment. They're not worrying about the past. They're not worrying about the future. They just are. and they love unconditionally. They don't have labels on themselves like we do. Labels destroy everyone. It destroys our sense of self. It masks who we really are. Animals don't do that, and we have a lot of lessons to learn. Spirit says we have a lot of lessons to learn. You have a lot of lessons to learn in regards to the animal kingdom. Watch them. Watch them be present. Watch them enjoy life. Spirit also says, just ask. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for our help and guidance. That's all you have to do. And they come in different forms as well. It could be listening to Eckhart Tolle. It could be listening to Wayne Dyer. It could be listening to messages that just come in, that just resonate with you. It could be this reading. Something in this reading may have just been like, whoa, that's something that I really needed to hear. And that comes from Spirit, through me, to you. Your spirit team always has your back. Just ask them. Just ask them. They come in many forms at different times. But when you're present, in the present moment, that doesn't mean you're unconsciously just walking around, numb to everything. It's like you're sunbathing. You're just taking in the sun. You're taking it all in. You're not worried about the past. You're not worried about the future. You're just living now. You know that you have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. That's fine. You have it. You make the appointment, put it in your calendar, write it on a sticky note somewhere and let it go. You don't have to worry about it the next day, or you have a big meeting coming up. Do what you need to do for it and then let it go. Use your mind like a calculator. Don't let it run you. Don't let it run you. Peace. I'm going to go back to the silence. Listen to it. What are you feeling? A crow just landed right beside me. What do you feel? Try not to think of anything. Just find the peace in the silence. So many messages can come in the silence when your mind is quiet. You can communicate with spirit. You can listen to your soul. You feel who you really are in the silence and in meditation. Spirit's with you. Let's see. I think I'm going to close this out with one last card. It's from a book called, a deck called Earthcraft. It is just a lovely deck. Really lovely. The energy's lovely. The imagery's lovely. Ooh. Spirit final message for the watcher. The mountain. 3 and 7 is 10. Put an end to the cycles. It's time to be one. It's time to be fluid. It's time to be nurturing. It's time to grow. It's time to be illuminated. It's time to be light. Floating. It's time to just move through like air. Your soul is calling you. Your soul is calling you. Are you listening? There's a part in Pocahontas, the Disney one, that is like, listen to this song. Oh my gosh, what is it called? I hear the song. It's in Pocahontas. Colors of the Wind? Yes, listen to that song, okay? Listen to that song. That's my spirit saying listen to that song. That's my advice to you, because that song is coming up in my head. There's a message in the song that's talking about putting your head to listen to the earth. I don't know the song, but it's coming in my head. And spirit saying listen to colors. It's either Colors of the Wind or Colors in the Wind. I'll have it in the description box below if it's not Colors of the Wind. Okay? The mountain. You be the mountain. The observer. Mountains observe all of us. They're high. They're majestic. They're just being. They're experiencing life, seeing everything around them. They have growth. They have visitors. They have streams. They have life and death. They have everything. And you are the mountain. Spirit wants you to experience like the mountain. You don't have to do anything on this twin flame journey except experience. Live your best life. Just be. Don't do, just be. Experience. Is it Colors of the Wind? I'm hearing that resounding in my head. And my daughter has never seen Pocahontas, but Spirit's saying there's a song, Pocahontas, Colors of the Wind? I keep hearing that. Go ahead and listen to that song. Look at this card. Listen to the song. I'm actually going to go listen to the song. Be the mountain, Spirit says. Be like the mountains. Experiencing with no attachments. Just being. Doing what it needs to do. Nurturing the way it needs to nurture. and being, accepting what is, what happens, enjoying, being fluid, having the air surrounding it, the peace, the quiet, the chaos, the fires, the floods. It's all life events, life experiences. The mountains endure and they experience. And that's what Spirit's saying. Stay connected to me. Stay connected to us. Just ask. Remember who you are and be the mountain. I hope this helps. Spirit really wanted to come through. Divine Masculine, not so much, but that happens. That happens sometimes. Spirit wants you to know what Spirit wants you to know. And I hope this reading helped. Tomorrow is What's the Tea Wednesday. So if you want to check in with that, different situation, you can check. If not, I'll see you around. Namaste.